Listen and pay attention. Everything you see in this world is not a coincidence. It is the result of a long-term plan rooted in hidden powers. Today, we delve into one of the most feared names in history, which has hidden entire civilizations in blood and smoke. It is Baal. It is not just a name, it is a system, an ancient darkness whose traces are still alive today. But what is the trouble he brings to the world? When you look at endless wars, financial systems that enslave people, and art carrying hidden symbols, you see the hand of Baal. It is a system built on gaining power through sacrifice and blood. The people beneath him who serve this system are not ordinary. They are those who hold the strings of the global economy, politics, and mental influence. They believe the world is a place to serve their desires, viewing everyone else as mere tools to achieve their dark goals. Where did the story begin? Everything goes back to the land of Mesopotamia and the ancient civilizations between the two rivers. Baal was a god worshipped by the Canaanites and Phoenicians. He was seen as the one who controlled rain and fertility, but the price to appease him was horrific. People of that time would sacrifice their small children, burning them in fire to gain prosperity and victory in war. It is there that the idea was born, that high power is obtained through the blood of the innocent. But realize this: Baal is nothing more than a useless idol that can neither benefit nor harm. He is a lifeless statue of wood and stone, incapable of giving or taking anything from anyone. However, those who follow him have convinced themselves of the lie that he provides, losing themselves in a deep delusion. He is a demonic idol used to lead humanity astray. This path of lost souls is a preparation for them to be repaid for their shirk or idolatry and evil on the day of judgment, when the truth will be fully revealed. Now, look at how things are moving today. Although statues of Baal may not be seen openly in the streets, his system has evolved into modern forms. You see grand cities built with structures and designs mirroring the ancient ones. You see major corporations whose logos carry the horns or signs of Baal. Today, the sacrifice is not just about burning in fire, it is about stealing the mind, turning people into slaves following a matrix system that they have constructed. What is the significance of certain regions like Israel and its surroundings in this story? That land is the epicenter where the war began. It is the battlefield where light and darkness have always clashed. Israel and its neighbors were home to the largest temples of Baal, where the first confrontations occurred between those who believed in the one God and those who followed the system of blood sacrifice. To this day, the struggle in that land is not just about territory and borders, it is a spiritual one, rooted in who controls the direction of humanity. The dark side of Baal is deeper than the eyes can see. It is a system built on order out of chaos, creating turmoil in the world so that they can eventually bring a new order that they control. When you see global chaos, do not assume they are just accidents. It is part of Baal's plan to distance people from truth and freedom, leading them to a place where they lose their identity and human essence. Finally, knowing this truth is the first step toward freedom. Understanding who is truly standing behind the curtain gives you the power to reject the mental chains forged for you. Baal thrives on fear and ignorance, but when the light of knowledge and reality is brought forth, his darkness vanishes. The world is not limited to what you see on the screen. It is a massive arena where a war is being fought for your soul and the future of coming generations. Warning, this is not a story you can enter without truly believing, because once you know the truth, you can never go back to the ignorance of the past.